What is up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here to give you another deck profile. Alright, Shiranui is a fun deck to play. Absolutely fun. It's a zombie deck, and what's cool about them is it's a lot of synchro plays you can do with it. And what I run it in here with is the kaiju engine. So it's Shiranui, whatever the heck you want to call it. Shiranui, whatever you want to call it. Because it sounds like it's pretty much a Japanese kind of name. So name it what you want. But I call it Shiranui because of the U. So I don't know how you put the I with it, but Shiranui, Shiranu, whatever you want to call it. But you get the idea of what I'm saying. Fun deck to play. And I have it with the kaijus, because I'm not really into putting in the ash blossom, the gammas, because that would be like my extra cards I would put in, but I'm not putting those in. So to finish off the deck, I had to put in the kaiju since I play for fun. So let's get on with the deck. So you're gonna want to go with the Shiranui Solitaire. You contribute one zombie type monster. You contribute this card, especially summon one zombie monster with 0 attack, with 0 defense, my mistake, from your deck. Add it to the field. This is going to help you already into your combo plays if you're going to get your Unizombie. So summon, ditch out, special summon out another one. This is your helper. Shiranui Squire. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Shiranui Spectral Sword monster from your hand or from your deck and special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. If this card is banished, you can draw one card. Then you must discard one card. You can only use this effect once per turn. So yeah, they all have effects. And then what's cool about them also is they have effects if you're gonna be from your banish zone. So think of the deck as you're playing from your banish zone as well, because they're gonna be banished a lot. They have effects of when you're gonna bring them from your banish zone, remove from play zone. So yeah, you get the idea of what I'm saying. Shiranui Spectral Sword, a level 2 tuner monster zombie. If this card is in your graveyard, except for the turn this card was sent to your graveyard, you can target one non-tuner zombie monster in your graveyard, banish it both and this card, and if you do, special summon one zombie synchro monster from your extra deck whose level equals to the level total of those two monsters that you used for material. So yes, let's say you can synchro using materials from your graveyard, not just the simple way of okay, I'm gonna synchro from the field, whatever you're gonna do. No, you can use your Spectral Sword, remove it from play, and if you want to make a 6+, you removed your Squire, and when it is removed from play, draw your one card, but then discard one card. So you can use material from your graveyard and synchro. Pretty crazy, huh? Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade. One, I think, is all you need to use. It's another tuner. You can tribute this card, then target 2 of your banished zombie monsters except Shiranui Spectral Sword Shade, including a Shiranui monster. Special summon them in defense position, but negate their effects. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. You can only use this effect of Shiranui Spectral Shade once per turn. Alright, so you get the idea. Crazy, huh? What I like about them also, they look like they're samurai crazier. Yes, just they're just crazy samurai swords, you know, katanas. They have katanas. They're gonna slice you. They're gonna do whatever. They look pretty awesome to me. Shiranui Spirit Master. One is all you think I need. All you need also. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Shiranui monster from your hand or graveyard, except for itself, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. Only once per turn. So you get the idea. If it's banished, destroy a card on the field. Pretty fun when they're banished. They have effects. And then it says one monster. It does not say a synchro monster or whatever. Even if you had one of your synchro monsters that was a Shiranui and it's in the graveyard, your Spirit Master can bring it right back out. Because it does not say what level, as long as it's called a Shiranui monster. Then the Chanchi di Spirado. Yeah, I don't know how to. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but that's the best way I could say it. Is during your main phase, you can send one zombie monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If this card is banished, you can banish one zombie monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card, but place it in the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. It can only be done once per turn. Alright, so you get the idea. All of them are going to have effects if you banish them. And it's just crazy, right? Banish, bring it right back. Okay, bottom of the deck, and then yeah, a 0 attack. So if you wanted to do it for Solitaire, Tribute, special summon this out if you want to. Out of the whole entire deck, the one you're going to want to go for always is your Unizombie. 0 defense, so yes, even if you wanted to, you don't have your Unizombies, but you have your Solitaire, Tribute, get your Unizombie. Unizombie is considered the best zombie out of the whole entire game, and it is a tuner. You can discard one card from your hand, target one face-up monster on the field, discard one card. And if you do, increase that target's level by 1, even if you want to target your Unizombie. You can target one face-up on the one monster on the field. Monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn, except zombie monsters, which you do have zombie monsters. Also, send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. It can only be done once per turn. So this is already, you want to get your Unizombie, and you want to send away some cards. Like, okay, yeah, if you want to go into a synchro play, send away your spectral sword, since that's the one that helped you make a synchro play from your graveyard. Unizombie. Then you got your Necro Banshee. You could play more than one, but I only have room to put in one. This is your helper to get your zombie world. And yes, if you want to put in the graveyard, you can, because you can remove from play on the field or in your graveyard to get a zombie world out. So even if you wanted to go into Unizombie, you can send away Necro World Banshee, remove it from play, and get your zombie world. Another one you're going to want to put in the graveyard is your Doom Drogic. During each standby phase, if this card is face-up, if a face-up card is on the field of a field zone, you can special summon this card already from your graveyard. So it's like already, you have your zombie world out. You have Unizombie. Remember, you can send away any zombie, even if you wanted to bring out your Doom King. Standby phase, bring it right back out in defense position. It has 2 effects. 1, negate an attack, negate an effect. Second effect, banish one monster on the field. And you keep on doing this over and over. And it's a level 8. Good level 8 to help you get some synchro play out. A new one, the Outgoal Mazura. Anytime one of your zombies would be destroyed by card effect or destroyed by battle, you can remove this card from your graveyard or from your hand, then special summon it. Destroyed goes to the graveyard. When you have a zombie that's destroyed, okay, destroy, remove, special summon it right back. On the field, in my graveyard, destroyed, remove, back to the field. It just keeps on going over and over and over again. And last for the zombies, you're going to need your Mizukis. Another card you're going to want to put in the graveyard. Mizuki, remove from play, special summon one zombie monster. Does not matter by the level, because it just says bring back a zombie monster. So it does not matter. Now, of course, yeah, I did say kaiju engine, so yeah, the rest is just my kaiju engine. One of each of the kaijus. They are not zombies, but when you have zombie world on the field, they become zombies. So even if you wanted to go Mizuki and bring one out, yes, you can, as long as you have zombie world, because everything is zombies. Now, remember, the rules of kaijus is you're only allowed to have one on the field. You're not playing by their effects, you're playing by what their attacks can be. And you have a lot of, 8s, you have a 7. And then just remember, when it comes down to kaijus, give your opponent the lowest attack kaiju. And you can special summon out one of your own. Now, the rule says here, you can special summon this card from your hand by tributing. Okay, you're going to tribute your opponent's monsters. But the only way to do that is if you're going to special summon it. So, even if you have zombie world out, you can still play your kaijus the normal way. You're going to give your opponent a kaiju, because that counts as a special summoning, because that's special summoning a kaiju. But the only way to do that is by tributing your opponent's monster. Get the idea? So that's why I put in a little kaiju engine. I'm giving my opponent a kaiju, which is going to screw up their play, screw up their monster. I have zombie world on the field. It's not going to affect me. And I can play one of my own kaijus. So those are monsters. So yeah. The shiranui, a bit of still the zombie engine, and then kaijus. Alright, magic cards now. Zombie world. Of course, you're going to need your zombie world. Your field spell to turn everything into zombies, even your opponent. If you're going to play kaijus, you need your interrupted kaiju slumber. Get rid of all monsters, including your own. Give your opponent a kaiju, give yourself a kaiju. Here's the thing. Always give your opponent the lowest kaiju. Give yourself the highest, give your opponent the lowest, and then with interrupted kaiju slumber, the rule is you must attack. The kaiju must attack. When it is in the graveyard, this card, you can move it from play. Search for any kaiju monster. You're going to go for Raigeki. You can use 3, but I use 2. Harpy's Feather Duster. Foolish Burial is your helper to send away your Mizuki, send away your Doom King, send away your Spectral Sword. Monster Reborn. So, those are magic cards. Now we'll go with the trap cards. The Shiranui style Swallows Slash. This is how this trap card works. Tribute one zombie type monster. Then target 2 cards on the field. Destroy them. Then banish one Shiranui monster from your deck. It can only be done once per turn. Alright, so everyone knows Icarus Attack. Now, Icarus Attack is you're going to play, tribute one of your Wing Beast monsters, destroy 2 cards on the field. This is the same exact thing, except the little minus thing also, you must get rid of one of your Shiranui monsters. Same exact thing. Get rid of one, destroy 2 cards on the field. Even if you wanted the chain, like, okay, you have it set, Harpy's Feather Duster, no, I'm going to chain, activate, get rid of one of my zombie monsters, And yeah, pop 2 cards on the field. And then just Torrential and Compulse. You're going to need them. 42 card deck. Alright, we'll go with the extra deck now. Alright, so Shiranui Squire Saga. It's a level 7. You need 1 tuner plus non-tuner monsters, so it does not matter. But anyways, yeah, your tuners are zombies. You can special summon Shiranui Squire Saga once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish 1 face-up monster you control in your graveyard due to the sequence of what you banish. So, if you banish a zombie, you can have all your monsters gain 300 attack permanently. If you remove a fire monster, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. And if you removed a synchro monster, you destroy 1 monster on the field. So it depends on what you're gonna banish. So remember, if it's a zombie you're banishing, all your monsters gain 300 attack permanent. If it's a fire, destroy 1 magic or trap on the field. And if it was a synchro monster, destroy 1 monster on the field. So it depends on what you're gonna banish. Now, of course, yeah, it's gonna be possibly a fire and a zombie. Okay, then you have your option of doing either. You want to gain the attack, or you want to destroy a magic or trap on the field. Shiranui Samurai Saga. Okay. Level 6. 1 zombie monster plus 1 or 2 zombies. Okay, so this one you're going to need zombies. But you have zombies. Because it's an easy level 6 to do. Okay, once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target 1 of your banished zombie-type monsters. Shuffle it into the deck. And if you do, change to defense position all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monsters. If this card is banished, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 500 attack. It can only be done once per turn. So again, yeah, they all have effects if they're going to be banished. Shiranui Shogun Saga. Level 8. 1 zombie-type monster plus 1 or more zombie-type monsters. Now, okay, yeah. Again, zombies. If this card is special summon, you can banish 1 zombie monster from your graveyard. This card gains the attack equal to the banished monster's original attack until the end phase. Until the end of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect and it was sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 of your zombie-type monsters with 0 defense. Return it to the graveyard. Again, that's all you're doing with this deck. It's just so fun when you're playing also from the banish zone. That's what's fun about these. That's what's fun about this deck. And then Shiranui Sun Saga. It's a level 10. 1 zombie type monster plus 1 or plus more zombies, 1 or 2 more. If this card is special summon, you can return any number of your zombie type synchro monsters that are banished or in your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you could destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards you returned. If this zombie type monsters would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can banish 1 Shiranui monster from your graveyard instead. See, that's what's fun about this deck. And then remember, I told you what the Spirit Master does. If they're in your graveyard, you can summon these out. Oh yeah, in your graveyard, Mizuki, get rid of it, and then special summon 1 right back out. Immortal Dragon, any tuner, but yeah, your tuners are just zombies. During your main phase, you could send 1 zombie type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card levels becomes the difference in the original's levels of that monster in this card. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. All right, so Immortal Dragon. A simple old one, but I still use it as Bryonock because, yeah, you're going to have to, you know, if you have a Mizuki, you have a Doom King, get rid of them from your hand. Bryonock's good. If you need to blow up the field, of course, you're going to need your Black Rose Dragon. I use one, and that's the Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon because you get the attack. You gain the attack of 100 for each zombie that's on the field and in the graveyard. Now, if you have Zombie World, that counts also in your opponents. So you're going to gain the attack of all zombies you control and your opponent has because it's everything on the field. Because they're zombies as well. Of course, you can play anything that you want, but I'm playing a Draco Berserker of the 10Y because, you know, that's just what I have right now. Of course, I could try, you know, other cards, but I'm just trying this one right now because he's pretty much, you know, like a broken one right now. When your opponent activates a monster's effect, quick effect, you can banish it. If this attacking card destroys an effect monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, this card gains the attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Also, it can make a second attack on the monster during the battle phase. So you see how little broken this card can be? So anything that you wish to do. Level 8s, level 7s, you can put in more if you want to. And then just, yeah, Nightmare Phoenix, the Nightmare Unicorn, and then their Shiranui Skill Saga Supremacy. It's a Link monster of 3. So 3. Zombie Link requirement of 3. Synchro monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. Fire monster. Fire monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one of your banished zombie synchro monsters, special summon it to your zone this card points to. So it's particularly just right here. Once per turn. See how you can just bring stuff right back. And it's just a fun deck to play. Now, a level 10 to make, right? All right. How can you make a level 10? All right, you have Zombie World on the field. You have your Gamma Seal, and that's a level 8. But when you have your Spectral Sword out, remember, Zombie World creates these to be zombies. This is not an Aqua anymore. It's a zombie. So you can synchro into making a level 10. Just remember that. There are different kind of type ways than just making, like, okay, you need 3 monsters to make the level 10. No, there are some combinations in here where you can do it. Or you have your Mazera. Okay, you're going to synchro, make a level 10. Will be destroyed. Okay, I'll remove this from play. Destroyed, special summon it right back. So many things you can do with this deck, and it's just pure fun. So pretty much it's a Shiranui kaiju. Pretty much like that. I guess you could call it that way. So there you have it. That was for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I will speak to y'all later. Peace.